Hello, lovely viewers of the Book to Write YouTube channel. I wanted to talk to you today about a book that I've just finished reading, literally a few minutes ago, so I probably should wait a little bit more time. But it is Abide With Me by Elizabeth Strout. And what a deeply powerful book this is. Like many of Elizabeth Strout's novels, which all dig into the human condition and really have this immense understanding of people and relationships and situations in life. And there's always been a human fragility and love and warmth and understanding that I relate to from Strout's novels. But in this particular book, I think it really it's ironic because this is it was her second novel, and it was the only one that I hadn't read for whatever reason. And maybe it was some kind of universal force of nature that was saving me, because I think this is probably the most difficult one to read. It's a beautiful, wonderful book, but it tears open the reality of relationships, whether that be a work relationship, whether it be parents and their children, children and their parents, whether it be lovers, husband, wife, and really digs into the idea that all people want to be seen and want to be heard and want to be understood and want to be loved and want to know that they're making a difference and that they're contributing something significant to their community or their company or their relationship. And just how many people are actually left in situations where they don't have that. Whether it be a child that just doesn't receive the warmth and the love that it wants, doesn't receive a hug or a kiss or a kind word saying that you're pretty or you're funny or you're clever or you're nice. To a husband or a wife who mistreats the other, or both who mistreat each other, and have to suffer through things like affairs, and then the coldness that comes in so many relationships. Or as people get older and sometimes still have relationships where the son or daughter judges his or her parents, or parents judge their children and are really cold and aggressive and angry. And I'm struggling a little bit to articulate it because the book kind of blew my mind a little bit, but it's really eye-opening in the way that it displays how important it is to reach out to a friend, family, lover, partner, husband, wife, and just to try to show some kindness, just to see them, just to tell somebody thank you, or to let them know that you're grateful to have their company or their presence or them listening to you or whatever it may be. So anyway, go out, get hold of Abide With Me, Elizabeth Strout. And if you're like me, once I read the first Elizabeth Strout novel, and I think the first one that I read was Oh William, I think it's just called Oh William, I couldn't stop reading Elizabeth Strout until I ran out of books. And I actually had forgotten that I hadn't read this one. And then her new book, The Things We Never Say, was just published last month. I read that and then, of course, went to check online. Are there any books that I haven't read? And I found Abide With Me and bought it and just finished that. And really a remarkable writer that I highly recommend. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Be kind, be good, and have fun.